Welcome back to North of the Broad. I'm your host, Karen Wyman, coming to you from higher ground on Ladies Island. I'm joined this afternoon by Laura Eggers. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Karen.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You're here to talk about the League of Women Voters.
Yes.
There's a lot of history to the League of Women Voters, and there's some new history to the League of Women Voters, particularly in the Beaufort chapter, which you're very instrumental in.
Right.
So we want to explain to the viewers a little bit, or a lot about the League of Women Voters. So, you know, if someone's sitting out there and they've heard about League of Women Voters, but they really don't know much about it, how would you describe what the League of Women Voters does?
Well, the League of Women Voters of the Beaufort area is a branch of the National League of Women Voters. We are a nonpartisan political organization. We encourage active and informed involvement in government and in politics. Our goal, what we really work on, is educating the public and keeping people informed of issues. And we try to actively take stands on issues and help persuade public policy.
Yep. And it's open to anybody, correct?
Yes. Yes.
So, and although it's called the League of Women Voters, we want to make sure that men know that if they want to participate, you encourage them to participate.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We actually have a few members in our small little league here in Beaufort right now. Yes, it's open to women and men, and our league is designed for the northern Beaufort County.
Right, because there are leagues who south of the Broad. Right, and so this is specifically for people who live north of the Broad. And tell us about the history of the league nationally, and also a little bit about what's happened here in Beaufort, because this group here in Beaufort is sort of a re-established, rekindled group.
Correct. The League of Women Voters, the national organization, is actually 98 years old.
Yeah.
They started in 1920. Right around the time they were established, I believe it was in February of 1920, right around the time of the ratification of the 19th Amendment, which, as you know, is the legalizing the women's right to vote.
Right. Hence the name.
Right, right. But they have been around for, as I said, 98 years. Very strong, very respected organization. Respected on both sides of the aisle because we are a nonpartisan, and we can talk about that. But locally, the league did exist. It began many years ago by Harriet Kaiserling, who started it. Through the years, that league kind of became not in existence anymore. And in March of this year, a few ladies around town started the effort, and the league has been around now with, I think, 35 members strong since March of this year.
Awesome, great. And I know that you're looking, obviously, to increase your membership numbers and participation. So let's talk about the nonpartisan thing. I think it's important for people to understand about League of Women Voters, and that you don't have to be from one side of the aisle or the other. It's really looking at the issues.
Right. We are absolutely nonpartisan. We absolutely never take a stand on a political candidate, either for or against, as well as a political party. We study issues, and only issues, and we do take stands on the issues after we have done a full study, and then we will try to educate, the study educates ourselves, and then we try to do programs that educate the public on these issues.
Right, so one of the things that you did this, or is still in process, is there's some environmental things that are going on here in Beaufort County in particular. You've had some workshops that have been open to the public to inform people. One of them is a ban on plastic bags and how that impacts our environment and the ecosystem here, and just creating those forums and opportunities for people to leave more. It's just one example of what the League of Women Voters does. Great. So we want to be able to get people to come to meetings, and we've got a little bit of time left. So if people want to come to a meeting, they don't have to be a member, they can show up where and when?
Our typical meetings are the second Thursday of each month. Our typical meeting place is the Beth Israel Synagogue on Scott Street in Beaufort. Unless, sometimes if it's a larger event, we will need a larger venue, but that is typically where we meet. 6 o'clock p.m. They are open to the public. We welcome anyone to stop in and
generally lasts about an hour?
1 hour.
1 hour, okay. And anything big planned for 2018 that if somebody's out there and they're kind of interested, we've maybe tickled their interest a little bit, might persuade someone to show up and get involved?
We have an exciting 2018 coming up. As you know, national election. We're going to do many candidate forums and keep everyone informed on all of the issues to vote on.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate your time this afternoon with us on North of the Broad. I think it would be great to have you come back as we get a little bit further into 2018 and you can update us on what's going on.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Happy to be.
And that wraps up this edition of North of the Broad.